Shameless star Tina Malone has revealed she's going to be a mum again, aged 54 and a year after becoming a gran. The actress and her husband Paul, 35, were desperate for a sibling for 3-year-old daughter Flame but feared Tina was too old to get pregnant. So a surrogate mum will make their dream come true. But in a move that will outrage designer baby critics, the couple will select the sex of their IVF embryo. They long to have a son. Defiant Tina, who faced a backlash after getting pregnant with Flame aged 50, told the Sunday People, "Some will say I am selfish and irresponsible for having another child at 54. Tina, whose elder daughter Danielle, 35, had a baby Dorothy last year, continued, "I am doing this for Flame and for my husband, not just myself. I am healthy, of sound mind, solvent, and a bloody brilliant mother. And after spending time with her and her daughter, you have to agree. Flame is happy, healthy, beautiful, intelligent, can already write her name, count to 30 and do the alphabet. And she adores her mummy and daddy." Tina married super fit former soldier Paul in 2009. They had IVF at a Cyprus clinic in 2013. With donor eggs and Paul's sperm, Tina had 2 embryos transferred but lost one. She developed life-threatening preeclampsia before giving birth. But Tina, who played feisty matriarch Mimi Maguire in Shameless as well as starring in Brookside and numerous reality TV shows, still believes she could cope with another pregnancy. She said, "We still have 8 embryos frozen in Cyprus. And whenever we went there I'd cry, moan and say to Paul, 'Please let me have another one.' But Paul won't let me risk my life." Tina memorably lost half her body weight after having a gastric band fitted in 2010. She went from a size 28 to a 6 and had surgery to remove excess skin. In 2015, she was rushed to hospital after an infected breast implant exploded. Tina said, "In the past 20 months I've had 10 major procedures and been under anesthetic more than 3 hours each time. And Paul won't let me have a baby." Sitting in a hotel garden with Tina, Paul, and Flame, it is clear he is a devoted husband and dad, and more than a match for Tina, a self-confessed gobby scouse bird. Paul says, "I couldn't let Tina risk another pregnancy. Flame and I love her too much. At the same time, I thought, these embryos are a part of me. Potential siblings for Flame." The couple flew to Cyprus to authorize disposal of the embryos. But Tina said, "When we got them my surgeon told us, if I could find you a surrogate, would you have another child that way?" My eyes lit up like I had won the lottery. That was it. This child is for Flame. It will be her full biological sibling. And it will also be my husband's child. Will I feel bonded? Yes. You have to be psychologically assessed before surrogacy and these doctors are rigorous. Tina has been entirely open about her past mental health issues. She is bipolar, has OCD, is an alcoholic who has been sober for 15 years and has had therapy. But she has turned all those experiences around and now works as a counselor and life coach. She also battled back from bankruptcy 5 years ago. She said, "Days of champagne, cocaine and rock and roll are very far behind me. I am comfortable with myself, physically, mentally and emotionally." And she insists she and Paul have no qualms about gender testing, saying, "Far too many do-gooders moralize about it." Tina and Paul are naturally nervous about meeting their surrogate at the Cyprus clinic and hope to form a close bond. She said, "The girls see it as a job, a means to an education or getting on in the world. They are given an apartment, food, amenities, everything. Paul and I will be there while the embryos are implanted and I will go every 4 weeks for her tests and scan. We can be with her when she gives birth." The surrogate has 6 weeks to decide if she wants to keep the baby. She can decide not to hand it over. But most of the fee is paid on signature, on adoption. Tina is, as ever, ready to be slagged off by strangers and says, "I do interviews about gastric bands and IVF, in papers or on Loose Women, and people go, here she is again, banging on like an old fishwife. But, love me or hate me, I am a decent person and I think I can help other people. Dr. Halil Tekin, my surgeon, has got more than 30,000 women pregnant. But since I had Flame and talked about it, the number of professional women from England signing up has been phenomenal. So I've done my bit for them. I know I've helped people but I don't want a medal. So if 100 trolls want to say what a selfish, ugly, wrinkly, loud, gobby, brassy old trollop I am, bring it on. I have a wonderful, loving husband 20 years younger who deserves a couple of children. I have no intention of shuffling off this planet yet and I'll probably live until I'm 104 because I am that belligerent and willful and determined. But if I don't, well then Flame has a sibling and Paul has 2 children, not just one. So I wish myself good luck, even if you don't.